Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Q Analytics. Today we are going to provide a quick demo into Gemini app, which is a powerful tool developed by Google that is aimed at improving how effective and how efficient you manage to complete a task. It helps us to be more productive depending on how you use it, and also explore some creative ways of solving problems. So here is a quick homepage for Gemini Advanced. You can scroll here to see the available models, but this is the paid version. You need to subscribe for the paid version to be able to access some of the features we will be demonstrating in this example. But the available features like the deep research is available. It can be accessed even if you did not pay for it. I think so far it is only the canvas feature, which is this one, that is not yet available, though there is the trial version where you can start a free trial, and afterwards you need to pay for the subsequent subscription. So this canvas, you can view this canvas as simply a sort of digital whiteboard where you can put together some ideas that you like to work on, and few like magic it will just be executed or implemented, and you can try it right on the screen. So for deep research, this will enable Gemini to engage in a deep research, engage with diverse resources, refine, and then give you the final output. Right, so here we have selected the Gemini Advanced, and we now have access to this canvas. So what we need to do, we can basically start with a simple demo. Let's say we are interested in creating a travel plan. Let's say let's create, what shall we create? Let's create a sample travel plan. Let's say travel plan using sticky notes, images, and a timeline. So we need to select this canvas, and then just have to submit the button, and now the model is actually processing our request, and now additional window you can see has opened beside this, and this is editable. You can edit it, you can try to tweak it just to meet your own need. This should be similar if you have used Google Doc before, because here you can see here we can type to it, we can change the text as we engage with the model. It simultaneously adjusts to our need and also based on our request. So here it's assumed our destination is Tokyo. We'll be staying for 7 days, and then 2 people will be traveling. So here we have some images with some delicacies from Japan. I think this is sushi, and then some interesting places to visit, and here is the timeline. So from day 1 to the final day, remember we have this 7 here, so we can change the days here maybe to 3, 4, depending on what our preference is. And then here is a suggestion of what to do each day. So the first day, maybe arrive in Tokyo, check into hotel, relax. Then depending on the hour of the day, these are the possible activities we might engage in. So you can see you can customize this, and you can even ask it to create a simple app or a travel guide. You can maybe have it on your phone. As you go along, you can interact with it. So you can see this is quite easy and handy way to engage with this. Another example is we can use this tool for more advanced features. So assuming we are interested in, let's say we might ask Gemini to give us an example of the differences in terms of the policies about what what issue can we talk about? Let's say what are the differences in climate change policies between, let's say, developing and developed countries. So this time around we are not using Canvas. We are interested in using deep search. So we need to try this using deep search. So this is let's say we create a new chart here. So let's paste what we have. Then we select deep search, then let's go. So now it is gathering relevant resources to enable us. So initially it will give us just like a timeline of what it will be doing. Then if we need, we can edit this plan. This is the plan of how the process will be conducted. So if you are happy with the suggested plan, then we can proceed with this to start the research. If we have some suggestions or we need something to be captured that is not included here, then we need to edit this, and then we can start the research. So now it is going through all the relevant resources that are dealing with climate policies between developed and developing countries. So this is like the thought process of the model. So say identifying the initial policy landscape, divergent priorities, then now this the different websites, the resources it is consulting to help articulate and respond to our questions accordingly. So now these are all the resources the model is going through. After compiling all the information, then it will give us a more refined version of it so that we can go through it, engage with it, and then try to make sense out of the information that we receive. Let's see what the final outcome will look like. So you can see here, this is sort of the progress, and then this is keeping track of the number of sites or resources that it is covering. So now we need to complete this cycle before we'll be able to see what the final outcome is. So while this is still in process, we can also explore this available tools. Most of these are available. You can use that and create quite a powerful tools and a creative way of doing your research, creating some apps, getting some ideas, startup ideas. So many things can be done with this tools. There is also the personalization aspect, this one, which you can personalize the response, but this uses data from your browser or based on your search history, but you have to enable this feature. You have to accept that you are happy for this to access your browsing history. Then based on that, it will try to customize and give you appropriate response. So it's worth checking how some of these features are, and then see which best suit your use case. So this is still in progress. About 109 websites have been visited so far. So these are all the websites, and then a brief summary of what it is looking at, and then all this will now be put together in a comprehensive note where we can see the resources, the discussions, and then we'll be able to compare and contrast. Remember, we are asking about climate policies across different countries. So then maybe if you are your research interest is around climate policies, then you'll be able to have an eagle eye of what different policies are and how those policies relate. You can customize this to reflect your need and also your area of interest. It can be business, it can be startup, it can be market analysis, it can be maybe what are the cool ideas to look at, and then try to see how those ideas and these tools can be utilized to come up with some interesting applications or system that others can use, and also you can benefit from it as well. So while we're still taking a bit of time, probably it's going through lots of resources. Already it has gone through over 100 websites. So let's wait with this, and then once it is over, we'll be able to resume back to where it stopped. We can see the thinking here, or we can see the actual sites that has been searching through. Remember, this is about deep search, so we are searching. It's engaging in a deep and critical research to come up with more effective response to our query. And Canvas, the one we used earlier, it's the one you use to create some tools to also come up with some plans for the example we have seen for a travel plan. So for each site the tool is visiting, it gives us some sort of a synopsis or a brief of what it achieved, and then proceed to the next one. Sort of like the thought process, how it is engaging in the task and how it is putting together the information that will be presented to us. So it's almost, so it's now creating the report here. It has completed the website search. It's now putting together the report. This has now completed, and then we can see these are the reports or the note it has generated in a nice Google sort of format. We can export this to Google Doc, or we can save it on our Google Drive already. So here, this is the title: Divergent Path, a comparative analysis of climate change policies in developed and developing countries. So here we have this introduction. Then for each paragraph, for each source, the relevant sources are indicated here, so we can verify and check the veracity of the sources. For instance, here we have the individual sites that have been consulted in developing this site. Then we can check to ensure it is not hallucinating, which is just making things up. Right, so here we do have this. We can see what the sources are moving forward, so you can see how this has been nicely presented. We keep going, and then here we have some tables for the comparison of the emission reduction commitments across different countries. So the countries considered, we have the EU, UK, USA, China, India, and Brazil, and then these are the. You can also export this to Excel sheet if we want to add additional information, or we want to do some analysis or do some visualizations. We could do the visualizations here as well if we ask the tool, but here we did not ask it. So then all the way down, then we have the actual Okay, this is just opening one of the sites. So we have all the sources here, and then we can see additional information about the thought process of this tool. So this is just as an example. As we can export this. Let's say we are exporting this. We can see all the options we have. This will be saved automatically to our drive, and then we can use it afterwards. Since we are using this as initial starting place to help us, work. So here is our report. Then we can go through it and then start developing our idea further. So before we leave, this is going to be a quick demo as mentioned, but it's taking over the usual time we plan to do. So finally, let's say we want to create a simple app or game. What's the popular game? Very simple. Let's say we want to develop a tic-tac-toe. Let's ask Canvas, let's develop a tic-tac-toe game. Then we need to select Canvas, and then let's see what we will have. So it is now saying it's ready to develop this. So here it has opened the code generation window, going through the coding aspect, and then generating the logic for the program. And then here I think it's done. It gives us an explanation of what it happened. Here we are. This is our tic-tac-toe game, so we can try it. Let's say so it's not well, so X wins, right? So let's reset it, and then oh, so zeros win. So now within few seconds you can see we already have our tic-tac-toe. So you can share this and share it with others to try it and use it. In just few seconds we have now developed a tic-tac-toe, but not us, developed by Gemini Advanced. So the idea here is to see how you can ethically use these tools to help you work smarter, not working harder, right? These tools are to help us, work in a more efficient and smarter way. Then we can allocate our time for other things, maybe to develop ourselves, to acquire new set of skills or knowledge, while some of the mundane tasks can be outsourced to some of these tools. So this is just a quick guide. Watch out to our next brief demo to show some other additional features, and also how to use some of these tools now that we have seen the Gemini advanced features. Thanks you for watching, and remember, work smarter, not harder. And if this is of interest, hit the subscribe button, like, and just put comment if there is anything you would like us to cover, or any questions you have. We'll be able to respond to you accordingly. Thank you.